Good morning. On this day, I will embrace reality. All of it. As I move through my day, I choose to embrace reality so as to not suffer. Because these are our options. Because there is what is. And the way we evolve and we grow and we learn and we step into love, become a loving being, is to contend with that reality. When we don't contend with reality, when we deny aspects of ourselves or others or of life, those things don't stop existing. They don't stop being what they are. They just get relegated or pushed down, banished to some dark corner of our psyche where they begin to fester. Right? And everything we see before us is a reflection of what's going on inside of us. So eventually, that thing that has festered is going to become a rampant infection, which infects our worlds that we have to deal with. And because we've lied to ourselves about reality, now we're confused. We don't realize that we created this infection, that we actually have the power to heal it through embracing truth. So now, not realizing that we created this through our own lies and denial of reality, we become a victim of this thing and we think that we're being attacked by it. Okay. And that we need to change something on the outside of the world in order to make it go away. Right? We need to dominate. We need to fix this thing. We need to change the world around us. No, it's all coming from within us, from this place of denial, from this place of refusing to accept reality. Why? Because we don't accept ourselves on some level. We're ashamed. We lack self-love. Why? I don't know. Maybe our culture shamed us. Our culture told us something was broken in us innately, that we needed to prove our worthiness. That's a lot of what's going on in the world. It's a way to control people, to keep them in line, to steal their power. You know, we do it to each other. We've been born into a world where this is the way things go. You know, it's been going on for a long time. So there's not any one person we can point our finger to. We can say, oh, it's the Illuminati. Well, that's disempowering. Because the Illuminati lives inside of you and inside of me. You know, it's just like an egregore, really. These secret societies. I'm not saying they don't exist, but they're a symptom of a root issue, which is our tendency as human beings not to embrace ourselves fully, to love ourselves fully, to accept reality. We want to have our own way be done. We let our small selves drive the vehicle around. we create all kinds of problems. So, we suffer. Because we're not willing to, or we don't want to, deal with the immediate present moment, which sometimes is painful. A lot of why we suffer is because we're trying to avoid pain and discomfort in the present moment. So we hide from it. We push it aside. We distract ourselves. We run the other way. We tell lies. But it doesn't change reality. It's still there. We're just not contending with it. And so, ironically, Because we're not willing to experience a little bit of discomfort or pain now, we end up experiencing ubiquitous discomfort and pain, which that is what suffering is. It's inescapable pain. It's all-consuming discomfort and pain, which dominates every aspect of your life. It's a lens through which you begin to see things. So the embracing of reality is the cleaning of that lens. You know, clean those windows to the soul. What's really there? When it's murky, when it's dirty, through the lies you tell yourselves, things begin to look like monsters. You know? It's dark out there. What is lurking? Well, mostly the own shadows that we've projected. Life is actually quite beautiful, and pain is involved in that beauty, like it's there too. But you know, like, even when a flower is emerging from the soil, when it first pops out of its seed, there's something there, like, that can be experienced as pain and violence when you're sloughing off that seed as a little sprouts. Okay, but that's necessary for the plant to rise up and emerge and unfurl its petals. There's some pain embedded within that beauty. And to have an experience at all, there is opposites have to exist, because you don't know what a thing is unless you know what it isn't, right? So if you want to know joy, you must know despair. And the depths of your despair will give rise to the heights of your joy. But if you don't contend with the despair, if you don't realize that it's just one of the many beautiful colors on the palette of life, then you'll never know joy either. And you'll mostly know suffering. Which is gray or brown. It's all the colors muddled up. It's a mess. Because we're not willing to engage with the nuance. It's a beautiful, beautiful life we're living. Don't hide from it. Embrace it.